Hi there guys, P40 heads back from the machine shop. Had some dramas. This head's a little bit more worn out than what I would have liked it to have been, but for this engine we have doctored up the valves, given them a grind, lapped them back in. Basically we're going to use this engine as a mule to hopefully finalise our tune, but in the process we discovered the original valve springs were quite soft, and I had another head just to compare with, just to make sure that my springs weren't just sort of worn out and tired. So between 24 springs, yeah, they were all pretty much the same. So once we'd lapped the valves in, we discovered then that we only had about 40 to 50 pounds installed pressure, seat pressure, and about 140, 150 open pressure, which was bugger all in the scheme of things, and especially with the boost behind the valves, not a great combination. So anyway, it's got custom valve springs on this one now, which will get transferred over to the other engine once I build it. So as it stands right now, I've got 100-pound seat pressure and about 220 open. So apparently, according to the valve spring specialist, that's pretty much the norm for 7 to 10 psi boosted engine to have that kind of seat pressure. So hopefully this is going to make a significant difference to the engine and the tune. When I took the head in, not one cylinder back tested up, so every single valve was leaking. It was quite bad. Compression was down compared to what it was a couple of years ago when I checked it. Obviously back then the damage is already done. So what happened was the valves were riding. I didn't know much about the engine, and I didn't realize they had a solid cam, so on and so on. And when I adjusted the valves up, I got my compression back. However, yeah, like I said, the damage is already done, and over time driving, it's probably done a good 10,000 K since then. And yeah, the valves have started leaking quite badly. So anyway, the new engine, I've spoken to Yellow Terror today, and he's quite willing to make me a set of roller rockers, shaft mount roller rockers, which is the setup that it's already got. Just he's going to redesign it so it's a bit stronger and go from there. He's already got a system that he uses on an inline 4 for an old Nissan, and going to transfer that over to my head. On top of that, looking down the barrel of some chrome moly push rods, I've got a guy down in Victoria is going to build me a set. That'll just take away any risk of push rod deflection, bending one, that sort of thing. And then I pick up a new engine this weekend, guys. Going to bring it home. I'm going to get it machined and go from there. And we're going to look down the path of custom forged pistons and rods. And I'm actually talking to a couple of people in regards to a 4340 billet steel crank. Just, I know it's overkill, and I know the engine's never ever going to produce that much power. It's just for my own peace of mind, and it's fun. I'm enjoying building it, and it's going to be the only one, and as far as I know, that's going to have roller valve train and strong bottom end. So anyway, I'll keep you informed, and I'll take some photos of the new engine as I go. Cheers, guys.